What is up, freaking Live Vibe? Where's my little buddy? Hold on. What's up, guys? Chris Tips One. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe 379. Tonight on the Live Vibe, we're gonna be talking. It's gonna be a little bit nostalgic, right? The question of the day is gonna be things nobody said in the 80s or 90s. Things nobody said. Like the title of this, I am offended. That was not in the vocabulary those who grew up in the 80s or the 90s. Some of you guys might have been born after 2000, but let me know. Give me your best shot. I have a couple questions of the day that I want to talk to you guys about, followed by 2 new trailers that I want to show. Bro, the new second trailer for Happy Gilmore came out, and it is fantastic. I want to break it down with you guys tonight. And also, the new Stranger Things 5 trailer. I guess Netflix did some, what did they do? They did some like live stream thing on Netflix, and they like announced or showed all these new shows that are coming up. But there's 2 that I saw that I definitely want to share with you guys, followed by Live Viber Spotlight. This is going to be probably a condensed live vibe tonight, guys. I'm not going to go all the way for a couple hours. We're going to vibe it, see how it goes. But now that I'm on right now, I'm letting you guys know, no live vibe tomorrow. This week, I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I start training tomorrow, and if you guys want to know anything, if you guys want to support the live vibe, do me a favor, become a member and on my Patreon, guys. $5 a month. Become a member, or there's always a super chat, cash app, dono down below to help support the live vibe. But yeah, guys, how was you guys this weekend, man? How are you guys vibing, dude? You guys chilling? All right, this is the question we're going with tonight, guys. Things nobody said in the 80s or 90s that can seem completely taboo right now. Like, what's the Wi-Fi password? You would never say that. That is alien. So most of these will probably be technological stuff, like forgot my phone, or what's the Wi-Fi password, or I'm gonna binge this show. A lot of these are gonna probably be technical, but let me know. The one suggestion I have is I'm offended. You would never. Being offended is such a Gen Z thing, or whatever new generation that's up right now. You would never hear anyone say anything like that, dude. It's soft. It's soft. I'm taking this pouch out. I'm packing a lip. What's everyone dipping out tonight, man? How are you guys doing? I missed you, man. Let's get this shit going, dude. Let's get this shit going. Hey, I just saw in chat, Reggie, you are quitting dip. No dip. Going on 8-day tolerance break till my birthday. When's your birthday, Reggie? That's great. You've been 8 days without a dip, bro. That's freaking amazing. That's hard to do, dude. I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I won't. That might be a nice little challenge, though. 8 days, man. And when's your birthday? Dude, that is wild. But that's good, though. I mean, if you guys don't know what a tolerance break is your body comes not addicted, but adjusted to the amount of nicotine, tobacco. It's basically, the dip probably wasn't doing much for Reg. But once Reg is done with his tolerance break, it's like back to square one, dude. You put one dip in it and it's gonna feel amazing. I can't imagine taking like a freaking pinch after like more than a week. I would probably be lightheaded as. That was the main draw I had from dipping. Back my second year of college, it was like, felt like drinking a 6-pack, bro, just off one little dipski. Now it's just, I think it's more of a placebo. I do know that it does calm me down. I do know that. But, Reg, good luck, brother. I might be streaming the game Wednesday. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's an 8 p.m. Eastern game. So, we'll see, man. We'll see. What's up, Agent? How you doing, dude? What's up, Stan? What's up, Jake? How you guys doing, dude? Cope Original. Ew, brother. Ew. It's not easing. I got a roll of grizzly looking at me every time I open the free. Yeah. It's hard, bro. It's easier said than done, dude. But I mean, honestly, dude, if you've gone 8 days without a tip, that's like, I think if you can get past that hump, I think you're pretty much clear. I mean, from what I've been hearing from you guys and from whatever research, you know, I've heard, it is a lot harder to quit smoking than it is dipping for some odd reason. Really quick, if you guys haven't done so already, do me a favor, drop a like on this vibe, dude. Drop a like on this vibe and let me know what's everyone dipping on. Or if they're drinking, what are you drinking, dude? I got me some ice cold freaking waters, man. Oh. Freaking Alan, did you shake this water? Did you shake the water so it can explode? Bro, like, I mean, I don't want to get into it because this is gonna be a condensed live vibe here. But did you guys hear, like, on Operation Spiderweb, the Ukraine drone attack? Dude, that shit is wild, bro. And freaking Trump this weekend. Oh my Lanta. We might cover that. I don't know. We're gonna keep going, but let me just get into comments. Let me just get into some comments. I did the 3-month Jake, but back on. Anyone else think the music has been way better than normal? What music? What's up, Stan? What's up? Being offended is a hobby for people with no life. I think it's just I think honestly, if someone says, "Oh, I'm offended," it's honestly they want to be heard. They just want to be heard. But let me know, what are things that nobody said in the 80s or 90s? Think of all the things this shit we say now, bro. Like, YouTube wasn't a thing, right? YouTube didn't become a thing till, like, I think the late 90s. The word streaming was not in that vocabulary. Email? Email was probably late 90s. It's just wild, bro. It's just wild because the people born in 2000 are already 25 years old. It's so weird. It's just, it baffles me. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Justin, how you feeling, dude? How you feeling, brother? Did you do some fishing? Did you do some fishing this weekend, bro? You guys, if you guys have anything to share, we're going to be doing Spotlight a little bit early tonight. So drop your Spotlight photos right now. Good one, K9. K9, how you doing, man? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Yeah, I don't think soy milk. Maybe dairy free? I don't know. When did soy milk become a thing? When did soy milk... Let me Google that. No, not Google. Let me grok it. When was soy milk brought to market? Oh, no, bro. Well, in China, bro. In China, soy milk was first brought to market in the early 20th century, with commercial products starting in East Asia, particularly in China. Around the 1910s, 1920s, early documentation commercial soy milk product in the West was introduced in the United States by Vitasoy in the 1940s. That is weird, because as a kid, soy milk, I've heard of like dairy-free shit, right? I've heard dairy-free, but I mean, what about almond milk? Almond milk is a wild one, dude. Let me just make that a little bit bigger. This is bugging me, seeing a black line. There we go. Faxing was a thing back then. Faxing was a thing. I don't think emails was a thing back in the day. I heard they filmed Happy Gilmore 2 at the golf course up here in Big Bear. Really? That would be cool. Bro, we're going to break down that trailer. It's amazing. Eminem's in it. I hope they were to release this trailer as the first trailer. Because this trailer right here, the second one that I'm going to show in a little bit, is way better than the first one that I've shown when they released the first one. This one, it looks good. Like, it looks really good. There's a lot of, Chubbs is, like, we're going to get to it, man. I was a little kind of disappointed with the Stranger Things one, because it's more like a callback than it was showing new stuff in it, but I completely understand. They want to leave it up to more of the imagination. What's your thoughts on the Red Deer Berserker? Ismail, how you doing, man? Welcome to Live Vibe. It's good. The watermelon's better. I'm trans. I don't know. I mean, obviously trannies have been in the 80s and 90s, but yeah. It was rare. Super rare. Super rare. Like, really rare. Now, apparently, 1 out of 10 kids are now considered. It's so bad. It's so bad. He's got that Google winter degree. Attaboy, Justin. My 2 dads or my 2 moms? Yeah, there was 2 dads and 2 moms back in the 80s and 90s. But yeah, I just wasn't as... It's just weird, bro. It was weird. And everything is just normalizing it, right? I mean... It's just we're just normalizing it all. Every television show has its own. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying it how it is. There's not a television show without a gay actor in it anymore. There's not a television show without, like, it's just, we're so progressive now, guys. We're so progressive. Smartwatches on phones. Yep. Pronouns, yeah, basically. Hello, Elena Bay. Elena's got an appointment tomorrow. Yes. How you doing, Elena? My birthday is 3 days before yours, Chris. So you're June 10th then. June 10th. I'm June 10th and yours is in June 13th. I started it today. Oh, you started... I thought you said you were like 8 days in, bro. So for 8 days. Okay, so you started today. Yours is on the 10th. You're going to go for... Okay. Brother, I need updates. My next live vibe isn't until Wednesday, so I want to hear on Wednesday. First off, you got this, Reg. You got this, bro. Don't give in like me, bro. My dipping, I've cut a lot, but I'm still dipping. But let me know on Wednesday how it's going. I'll try not to pack too much of a fatty here on cam. I love my 3 moms, and they all love me. Hey, Elena Bay. Facebook and Android. We're not looking more of objects, K9, more like saying or phrase. Phrases. What's up, Ninja Bear? How you doing, Ninja? Ninja's in the house. Ryan. What's up, Ryan Smith? Welcome back, brother. I hope you're doing great. The only way I can quit is if I'm broke. Oh, okay. I'm like, that's not something you can. People said that in the 80s, but yeah. So, Ryan, you're more like me, bro. Yeah, it's a hard one, dude. It's such a hard habit to kick, bro. It's such a hard habit to kick. I'm gonna have to kick it. Once I start working. I'm not gonna be able to dip while I'm working, which is gonna be tough. I got left on the job site Saturday to walk 3 hours. Had to walk 3 hours until I got a ride. I got left on a job site Saturday. Had to walk 3 hours until I got. Whoa! So you got your steps in, Jake. I walked a 4 hour a 4-hour, yeah, last month I did a 4-hour trek. I think I covered about 10 miles. You probably covered anywhere, and I walked slow though, Jake. You probably two-step a lot quicker. You probably at least walked 7 miles, brother, before you got picked up. You should have called an Uber unless you were like in some rural-ass place, dude. You got your steps in, Jake. I hope you enjoy nature. I mean, it's technically, is it summer yet? It's gotta be summer, right? Or is summer like down June, though? I don't know. I'm dipping some Husky Wintergreen. Attaboy, Adrian. Why don't you put a Husky Wintergreen can in your profile pic, dude? What's your pronouns? Yep, that wasn't said in the 80s or 90s. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What else, guys? What else? What are some funny ones? I'm binge watching this series. Let's use AI. AI, artificial intelligence. Come on. I swiped right on Tinder. I gotta update my dating profile, bro. Netflix and chill, Leda Bay. Yeah. None whatsoever. Yeah, dude. Bro, it's been brutal, bro. It's been so brutal, dude. It's been brutal here in Florida. It's been raining every day, dude. Every day. And it's like, I think, let me check. Yeah, it's rain for the next 10 days. We're in hurricane season, which is horrible right now, dude. And hurricane season here in Florida lasts till like November. So it's gonna be hot, humid, full of mosquitoes. This is the worst time in Florida, is right now. The best, dude, the winters here are the best, bro. 80 degrees, no humidity. Now it's like, man, it just sucks because today I only went on like a hour walk today. I did like 4 miles. All my mileage is gonna have to be done in the gym now because once there's a break in the rain, the mosquitoes come out. We should all consider each other's feelings. Whatever you're feeling, you're valid. Manscaping, yes. Manspreading. Do you guys manspread? Do you guys sit with your freaking... Manspreading is when like you sit in like a bench, not in a single seat. I think the whole manspreading is when you sit like, say like on a subway or something and you open up your legs. It's just, you know, you get a good stable footing on the ground. They say it takes more room up so someone else can't sit. At least this is my definition of manspreading, right? Is that it? Is you just taking up more room, or is it the fact that your junk is showing? You got a bulge. You're showing. You're dropping your Caitlyn Jenners, and people don't want to see that. Grocery store milk will make you an offended estrogen title Nancy. Bro, I'm hearing all this crazy shit. I'm sure the milk nowadays isn't the same milk back in the 80s, bro. I'm sure there is so much shit that, speaking of estrogen, I'm hearing all this soy products, soybeans, soy milk, soy meat, all raises your estrogen, bro. Yep, that wasn't in the 80s, Jake. Happy Monday, Daniel. How you doing, brother? You guys, like the video if you haven't already, man. Drop a thumbs up. There's only 4 fucking likes on here. Biden was just a distraction and disturbing. Luckily, we... Oh, bro, gas is still expensive, bro. The gas, Trump is like, oh, it's been the cheapest gas Bro, my gas hasn't gone down. Trump is boasting lower gas. My gas is still over $3 a gallon. It hasn't changed much since he's been in office. Have you guys noticed a change in gas? I haven't noticed shit. Dude, fucking Trump, dude. He retruthed something saying about Biden being a clone, bro. The sitting president of the United States retruthed, basically, aka posted that Biden is not Biden. He's a clone. How wild is that, bro? You are the sitting president. And for some odd reason, I believe him. Biden does not look like the old Biden. He does not. I wouldn't be surprised, though. That's the craziest thing. That is the craziest thing. That we, as a country, this is such a circus show that I would not be surprised if Joe Biden was a clone. It's ridiculous, bro. That's where we are at a freaking country, bro. No one said Caitlyn. Bro, Caitlyn Jenner was an Olympic athlete back in the 80s, I believe. Oh, well, not Caitlyn. Bruce. It was Bruce. It was Brucey Bruce. I'm doing okay. Can't wait to put my foot down. I know, Elena. I know. It's almost been 2 months, huh? So I'm assuming it's going to take about, and I'm being, I'm going to say conservative here, but no, it'll probably take about what would you think until you can put full weight on that knee, Elena? About a month or two, couple months, maybe more. And then you got to get your other knee. Ugh. You got a long road ahead, Elena. Just one day at a time, babe. Would you text your friend? Absolutely. There was no texting. That and be honest with you, that's pretty liberating. Because we're all attached to our phones, you know? We're all attached to our phones. You always carried quarters in your pocket to call. And I don't know about you guys, but in my wallet, I had a piece of paper with phone numbers on there. Phone numbers. Mom, dad, just grandma's house, all your friends' numbers. That's how, you remember. I still know my childhood phone number. Do you guys remember? Well, if you were born in 2000, it's probably too late. But those born in your 80s and 90s, do you remember your phone number back when you were a kid? I remember my phone number. I'm not going to say it. It's not the same number, obviously, but I remember my phone number as a kid. Yeah, dude. The Native American guy, man, he died, dude. Yeah, I heard that, Reggie. Reggie says, did you hear that dude that voiced John Redcorn from King of the Hill was shot and killed? Yeah, it was by his neighbor, dude. Like, there was a little neighbor argument. Dude was young, too. He was like 56 years old. He was 56 years old, bro. What could... Bro, what was I want to know what the argument was about. There's no need to shoot someone unless you feel like your life was threatened. I don't know the details of it. But I heard King of the Hill is coming back. They're coming back. What is a woman? Woman is a spectrum. Oh, wow. You did 12 miles. Bro, you were going, bro. You were going in the middle of Nebraska. It was no damn. It was good that you didn't get swept out by a fucking tornado. Call an Uber or Lyft. Absolutely. The only thing was a cab. You get cabs, you get taxis. You know what's funny? Is that you still go to airports and there's still taxis out there. The rates are ridiculous. But you know what? The rates for Uber and Lyft, they're ridiculous. But that's all going to be done. Automated driving. Elon Musk is cab service is going to take over everything. No one's dude. I got a feeling in 10 years, bro, like 50% I think more than 50%. In 10 years, I'm thinking 70% of the population is not going to drive. I think less than that. I think in 5 years. I think in 5 years, as weird as it sounds, bro, we ain't going to be driving, dude. It's going to be so cheap. It's going to be so cheap to just get to call in a vehicle to pick you up and drop you off at work, bro. Honestly. And it's going to be so much more efficient. Because all those cars are going to be communicating with other cars and there'll be no traffic. There'll be no traffic. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking way too far ahead. Way too far ahead. Yeah, I think it's like late June. The used to only be in Thailand. The used to only Stan. I think you made a typo, bro. Google it. Ashton, what's up, brother? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well, brother. Welcome back to the live vibe, dude. Yeah, there was no Googling it. If you wanted to research, bro, if you wanted to learn anything, there's two places. Your local library, which I love the library. They're useless now. They're freaking useless now. I think bookstores are useless now too, especially with Amazon. And audiobooks, which is sad. I'm wondering right now, is there even textbooks? Like, is anyone in college right now? Bro, when I went to school, college books were like $100, $200 for a textbook. And you don't even own the motherfucker. You rented them out for a semester or you resold them. Now it's like with torrents and everything like that, bro, you can just get the PDF. Who is anyone in college? I'm just curious. I'm curious. There's no way these campuses are screwing over kids nowadays, bro. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, I am curious about that. That was you would spend $500-$600 a semester. I remember there was like the campus bookstore were the most expensive, but all around your campus, depending on what school you went to. Oh, I went to a state school. So there was like a college little city behind. They had like these independent school book places and they were normally cheaper. People weren't buying shit off the internet in the early 2000s. It just wasn't a thing, bro. Instant Messenger was the hot thing. The original Halo Combat Evolved was at its peak. What bat wings are you talking about, Elena? Because I'm thinking about the bat wings from, what's that movie? Still Waiting? I'm manspreading right now, Chris. Well, you got a little belly. You got a little ninja in you. You need to let it drop. You need to let it drop. Ask Jeeves. Yes, it was. That was another type of Google, wasn't it, Elena? Are you a soy boy? I am not a soy boy. I can't. I'm an almond milk guy if I ever have. I mean, it's been years, but I can't drink milk, bro. I can't. Nido gang. Bro, Nido is a hippie thing. I think people said Nido. Dark Hills. Nido was a 70s thing. Nido. It's a hippie thing. 60s, 70s. So maybe they said it. But the word gang afterwards. I don't know. Biden might be a clone. Yeah, you and Ninja, man. You and Ninja. I am. On an expensive day, gas is like $3.15. $3.15. And I'm here bitching. Dude, trust me. I remember I was paying, over 3 years ago, I was paying $5 a gallon. That is ridiculous, bro. That is ridiculous. And the sad thing is that people who pay that much money on gas, when I used to pay for it, when I used to live in Cali my whole life, you become desensitized to it. So that if gas was like $4.15, say it goes down to $4.15 throughout California, people see, this is what's brainwashing. This is a form of brainwashing. If gas were to go down to $4.15 a gallon, Californians would praise Gavin Newsom. They would praise him. They would be like, oh my God, gas is so freaking cheap. That is some bullshit, bro. They desensitize you, bro. Then they drop it down and it's like giving crumbs. It's such a bullshit thing, bro. It still pisses me off that Trump is like, oh, gas has been, fuck you, Trump. It isn't. But that's not on Trump. That's on Gavin Newsom, and that is on the taxes that California imposes on gas and oil. It's bullshit, dude. It's bullshit. There should just be a flat fee countrywide, bro. Countrywide. I think the national average will probably be about $3 a gallon. I do know there's some states that are paying low $2, bro. Probably places like Mississippi or Alabama or something, but that's just See, look at that. $2.65 in Kentucky, bro. 5 weeks. 9 to 10 months. Okay. You can do it, Elena. Eat a lot of protein. Get them. Thing is, you haven't put no. You're gonna have to retrain those muscles. Oh, I can't imagine. You're strong though, Elena. You're strong. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Okay. Nice try, Diddy. Didn't hear that, bro. Didn't hear that. See, Reggie still remembers his old house number. I was born in 2000 and remember using a payphone to make collect calls. To get picked up from the library. You had 5 seconds to say what you needed and hopped on. Yeah. Do you guys remember back in the payphones, there was a number that you can dial? I'm sure Elena knows. She's the oldest person that I know on here. But you were able to dial a number on a payphone and it'll give you, check this out, the time. If you wanted to know what time it was and you didn't have a watch, on a payphone you can dial a number and it's free and it'll tell you the time. That's wild. That is wild. That makes me just feel so damn old, bro. It makes me feel so old. I tried Uber. There was no drivers anywhere. Near me, there was a taxi in Lincoln about 2 hours away. Oh, bro. You had an adventure. That's what you had. You had a journey. You had a journey. There used to be only in time. Oh, yeah. I learned this from Darcy's dad. I learned this from because Darcy's dad, he's in the oil industry. And he lived in Thailand for a long time. And Darcy's dad, dude, if you want to know who Darcy's dad is Darcy when he was working at Mud Jug. That on steroids though, times 3. That's Darcy's dad. And you could totally tell how Darcy got his everything. All right, we're all, products of our environment. But in Thailand they call them katoys, and those are the lady boys. He had plenty of stories of the katoys out there. Stand together. I'm 25 with a 40-year-old hairline and a 50-year-old spine from breaking its. Oh, live vibe. Oh, live vibe. We're all hurting, huh? Scrotum stuck to the inside. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, guys? Was it 411, Elena? Oh, yes. It was. It was. All right, guys. What's going to happen today is I have another couple of questions, but I think we're going to review these two trailers, and then we're going to go to Spotlight, and then we're going to call it a night. So if you guys have anything to share, our Discord link is in the description of this video. Submit your photos. We're going to share them here after we watch a couple of nights. I mean, I do have... We're not going to do Deal or No Deal, because if I do stream the hockey game on Wednesday, we could play Deal or No Deal on Wednesday to give us something to do while I'm watching the game. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do one more quick question, guys. One more quick question. And then we'll go into the trailers and then Live Viber Spotlight. It's only 9:40. Name something you shouldn't do naked. Let's have some fun with this one, guys. Name something you should not do naked. This should be an interesting one. You shouldn't attend a funeral naked. That's a given. I would say you shouldn't tan naked, but people tan naked all the time. Dude, people go to nude beaches, like, for the fellas out there, bro. Like, how do you tan your front side? You gotta put like a towel in your private parts, right? Like, I can't imagine to tan your willy and how much that would hurt. How much that would hurt. You should definitely not go to church naked, guys. That's a bad one. You don't want to do that. But name something you shouldn't do naked. You shouldn't. I said you shouldn't go hiking, bro. Back in the hunter-gatherer days, bro, they were naked. There we go, Justin. That's a great one. You shouldn't fry bacon naked. That's a really good. That's a really good one. Oh, that would hurt. Get your titties all burnt up. Get your willy. Ooh, you'll be frying some pork, that's for sure. I think Kingfisher is older than me, says Elena. Well, currently right now in the Live Vibe, Elena, I think you're obviously the Butch goddess of the Live Vibe, but I think you're the elder here, Elena, which means you're the smartest person here. I respect people who are older than me. I respect. You gotta respect. I'm not calling you a gator.
Rule number one for gator, you gotta respect it. You don't respect the gator, gator don't respect you.
Gator don't respect you. Sunscreen the... Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. You just sunscreen the willy. Ryan knows what's up. He's done it before. He's done it before, man. I remember... Dude. I don't know, bro. Make hot sauce. Oh, my Lanta. Dude, that is the worst, bro. That is... No matter what you do. Like, even... I'll chop serranos when I don't even eat eggs anymore, which I should, but I only eat one meal a day. I'm not going to have eggs for my one meal. But back when I was eating eggs for dinner, I would sometimes chop up serranos. And serranos aren't a spicy pepper, at least for me. It's just a flavor thing for me. But you would chop, right? You would eat. You would take a piss and touch your willy. And boy, does that burn. But... Bro, the first real experience was yeah, and that's the thing, dude. You're chopping peppers. You freaking rub your eye, you're screwed. But I do remember the challenge, the 300 subscriber challenge I did on my channel, where I was handcuffed, I was pepper sprayed, and then shot with paintballs. I remember. After all that nonsense of washing the face, I remember taking a shower and all the excess oils from my face dripped down to my nether regions, and bro, that I was screaming in the shower, bro. Screaming. It was the most painful thing to do. But yes, either making hot sauce, I think chopping peppers, bro. That is just, it's crazy because these things are oils, bro. They stick to your body. They stick to your body. Yeah. Dude, I have so much respect for Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses. I remember as a kid, I'm pretty sure they still do it, but they're knocking door to door. And it's hard, bro. It's hard. You know, they're selling their religion to you, but I've always been respectful. That's a hard thing to do, bro. But yeah. I mean, you might get someone, it depends who's naked answering the door. You might get someone who's like, all right, you're a little bit cultish. You like the nude. Thing is, we were brought into this world naked, bros. We were brought into this world naked. It is legal for women to be topless in Colorado. It's crazy, but true. No way, dude.
Woo!
Really? You could be naked? Like, okay, I gotta look this up. Because Colorado might be a place I move to. I gotta look this up, bro. Is it legal to be topless in Colorado? Bro. No way. Oh my God, it is. No way. Bro, it is. Yes. It's legal for women to be topless in public in Colorado. What? And 5 other states? As well as in 5 other states. Wyoming, Utah, New Mexico. Loki hasn't told me nothing about this. How come I'm hearing this the first time? He's been trying to tell me to rent out of his neighbor's house. Kansas, K-9. You can go topless, bro. And Oklahoma. Really, those are red states. Oklahoma, Kansas, Utah's red. Wyoming's red. Wow. Following a 2019 ruling by the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals, the court struck down a Fort Collins ordinance banning women from going topless, deeming it unconstitutional discrimination based on gender, as men were allowed to be shirtless in public. This ruling applies across the 10th Circuit's jurisdiction, meaning local laws prohibiting female toplessness in these states are unenforceable. How come? No. However, Colorado state law prohibits public exposure of breasts if done with the intent to arouse or satisfy sexual desire, as this could fall under indecent exposure or public indecency statutes. Local ordinances may also vary, so it's advisable to check specific municipal laws, as some cities may have their own regulations or enforcement practices. Additionally, social norms and potential harassment may still pose challenges as noted as online. Bro, that is wild. So, you would have to prove that, bro. So it doesn't, if you got a freaking booty shorts on and you're topless, you can just watch. That's the thing though, bro. Like, listen, man. I don't know if this is a part of the free the nipple movement that the hippies were doing and the feminists were doing, but that is something I can get behind. That's something I can get behind. So I applaud that. But this is weird. It's weird and it's dangerous, bro. Like, you can't just be walking downtown without, you can if you wanted to, without a shirt. There'll be people with their phones taking pictures, videoing you. And as a citizen, you are allowed, if you're in a public area, you are allowed to film and take photos of people. That's how the paparazzi have their laws, right? So, interesting. No one ever practices the. I don't know. This is weird, bro. This is a weird thing. I never knew this, man. Sunscreen the wheelie and make it pure. Peel chili, then go piss. No, don't do it. Go to church, rob a bank, fry things. Yeah, frying anything, really. You don't want to rob a bank. Dude, this is crazy. I'm still kind of struck on this, bro. I'm still kind of struck on this. That is wild. Wyoming, dude? New Mexico? That is some wild shit, dude. Stand together. I definitely have seen space a few times, brother. You can't go to space naked. You can't do it, dude. It's like minus like fucking how. It depends on if you're like behind the earth and the sun's not hitting you. Those temperatures can raise and lower like crazy. Confucius once said, "Man who goes to bed eating Cheetos wakes up with the." That's a good one. Is that from all the scratching, bro? What's going on, bro? What's going on? In Minnesota, there is a woman festival where the women go topless. See, that's cool. That's cool. Elena, you should know. Elena, do you go to this festival, Elena? Minnesota isn't far from you. It's not that far. There'll just be a bunch of dudes ruining it for the ladies, bro. There's always, I'm still like, you can walk around topless, but you can't, there's marijuana is illegal, bro. It's just, this fucking country's whacked, bro. I came into this world naked, kicking, screaming, and covered in someone else's blood. And I got no problem going out the same way. I just thought about this. Does anyone still remember Cliff Notes? Yes. Yes. I survived off Cliff Notes in high school, Ninja. The Cliff Notes are so awesome. I would just go to the library. I wouldn't even rent it. Or I would go to a bookstore and just stand in that aisle and read as much as possible if I didn't want to buy it. But Cliff Notes, Ninja, if I remember correctly, they're mostly for like books. Not like a college book, but like a story, right? You got to reach Catcher in the Rye or Lion the Witch in the World or whatever those books. Novels. That's the word I'm looking for. Novels. You got Cliff Notes. Oh man, it was amazing. But now, Cliff Notes aren't a thing. You just AI, bro. AI. If I typed in give me the Cliff Notes for whatever book, I can guarantee you AI can generate them like that. Let's try it right now. Give me Cliff Notes for Catcher and the Rye. Here we go. Author, plot summary, themes, key symbols, tone style. So I just got the Cliff Notes. So if I wanted to write a report on this now, I can, this might be too short. Be more expansive with chapters. Chapter by chapter summary. Look at this shit, guys. Look at this shit right here. Oh my, bro. AIs, we're fucked. We're fucked, bro. If your teacher were to say, all right, I want a summary, chapters 1 through 5. And then you could even ask AI, be more expansive. Be more expansive. Oh my God, dude. This is, where was this when I was in school? This is why our fucking high schoolers now are fucking, they have it so easy. Like, how could you fail? And yet, our education, reading levels, and math. Bro, look at this, bro. This is wild, bro. Wild, man. Oh, man, this is crazy. Question number 2. Taking shrooms and going for a walk in the bush at your local town. Absolutely. But Stan, you can do it in your own place, bro. There's no one around you. There's no one around you, bro. Demonstrate field sobriety test on a cold, chilly night. Don't run fast on gravel naked. No, absolutely not, bro. F how sad it is that we had to use our brain and now you can just do this shit. Yeah. I know, man. I know. It's just, it's crazy, bro. It's a different world that we live in, bro. It's a different world. Bro, there is so many videos I want to share, but let's see where we can get at. Because Live Viber Spotlights are only going to take 10 minutes. I want to go for another half an hour. But let's start off with Happy Gilmore, bro. This freaking second trailer, bro, is amazing. It's amazing, dude. I like all these. Demonstrate a field sobriety test in the cold, chilly day. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's cold, officer. All right, guys. This is Happy Gilmore 2 trailer. Let's check it out.
My name is Happy Gilmore. 30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try. But even when you can always shank one.
Happy Gilmore sucks?
Oh, eat a bag of dicks!
How are you going to put Vienna through ballet school? It's $75,000 a year. That's 4 years. That's 333 grand.
That's terrible math, Johnny. It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
Come on, you gotta do it, Dad.
All right, let's go. Go get him, Dad. But how about the chicks?
I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go.
Okay, got this.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy he just met.
All right, we're gonna go. See, but you bring those. Those always come. All right, that's it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first though.
Oh, son of
Check out the name tag, grandson. You're in my world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop. Everyone is talking about comeback kid.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
You've been watching me play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man.
Sorry.
Give him here. I got some Gorilla Glue.
Remember the happy place I went to? You go to yours.
Oh my God, Rory!
Jackass. Bingo.
How many stars are in this?
Stole my life from me.
Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Dude, this is gonna be so good. Dude, how fucking... Listen, man. Okay. Some people might be watching and be like, yeah, whatever. Dude, I grew up on Happy Gilmore. It is one of my favorite movies. And if you're a golfer, this is going to be freaking sick, dude. There's so many... I want to just... I'm not go frame, but well, I guess kind of like a frame by frame thing. But you see the synopsis of the movie. Dude has a bunch of kids. He has a daughter that wants to go to ballet school. Obviously, he's hitting some hard times. And the theme of the first movie was he needed to make money. It was such a noble thing. He needed to make money to pay for her grandmother's house was old back payments, or he wanted to save the house, in which he did. But With this one, it's modernized. You know, they got the actual PGA Tour announcers in there. You got actual golfers. That's the chick from where's that girl from? That's the girl from the Hollywood Tarantino movie. She played one of the like crazy cult leaders. Apparently these are all of his kids. John Daly,
That's
of
terrible
course,
math,
is freaking
Johnny.
awesome.
It's 300 grand. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
It's nice seeing Elizabeth Banks back in this.
But how about the jigs? I know how to do it, Dad. Let's go.
What the hell is happening?
Happy Gilmore is breaking in yet another caddy who just...
That is bitchin', bro. He got a homeless bum as his caddy last
All right, we're gonna go.
last movie.
But you bring those. Those always come.
We should go back
All
to
right,
the
that's
camera.
it. They got a strap if you want to use the strap.
It's nostalgia.
Happy Gilmore didn't have things flowing on the first though.
Check out the name
Hall. Ben Stiller.
tag, grandson.
He's
You're in
looking
my
old.
world now.
I got you a little something there, Pop.
The whole Chubb being is.
Everyone is talking
This is gonna be a lot of
back here.
stuff like the original.
We've been watching you play, Mr. Gilmore. So inspiring.
My dad loved you, man. I am so sorry. Give him here. I got some gorilla.
Fucking Chubb's his kid, dude. And look, he's playing putt-putt golf again. I can't wait to watch it for the nostalgia of it. However, I'm scared if Netflix uses too much force with the original gags and characters instead of smooth transition with new characters. Yeah, the thing is, it's Adam Sandler. So you know Adam Sandler's he's gonna deliver. This is based off the trailer, dude. This is I have no high expectations. Off the first trailer, I was like, it's gonna be whatever, right? But after watching this one, I think I'm gonna fucking love it, dude. I don't know what, that's a Waste Management?
Remember the happy place I went to? You go to yours.
Oh my God, Rory!
Jackass. Bingo.
That was Eminem right there. Did you guys see Eminem? Dude, that's the best. That's Post Malone. It might be some cringes, but look, that's Eminem, dude. He's got so many stars in this fucking movie, dude. This is what did it for me, though. I was wondering, where the hell is Shooter McGavin? And I think what this scene's gonna do, I think this scene is gonna mimic the Bob Barker fight. He's gonna fight the old man here.
You stole my life from me. Why would I want to steal the life of somebody who eats pieces of shit for breakfast?
Fucking Shooter! It's a great trailer. It's a freaking great ass trailer, dude. As we're watching a nice little red panda. What's up, Zach? How you doing, dude? How are you post-surgery? I kind of feel like every live viber is going through a crazy post-surgery, dude. Zach, how you doing, brother? I know you had your second surgery. Now, Elena is a big Stranger Things fan, right, Elena? Do you remember? Dude, Stranger Things is probably my top 3 favorite shows of all time. We're going to watch that trailer. Then we're going to go into Live Viber Spotlight. And we're going to end the night there, folks. But any Stranger Things fans besides Elena? I know Elena's a huge Stranger Things fan. Attaboy, Zach. Proud of you, brother. He's walking better. That's great to hear, dude. That's great to hear, man. Us live vibers, man. We gotta You got to get healthy, bro. And it's crazy. You can have all the money in the world. You can have everything, but you ain't shit without your health, man. You ain't shit without your health. Health should be always number one. And, you know, I'm sure people like Zach, people, Elena, I'm sure it's very humbling. You know, we take basic things for granted in life, whether it be breathing, whether it be, I mean, there's people who are blind, man. There's people who are deaf out there and they cannot hear music, and it's, we take a lot of things for granted. We really do, man. And I got humbled when I hurt my back being laid out in my living room for freaking 4 or 5 days. That was a very humbling experience. Things that we take for granted, being able to walk without any pain. There's people out there, people who work construction, people who have real physical jobs, bro, that they work through the pain every day. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Red Panda and Kebab. Look how cute that Red Panda is. Look how cute that Red Panda is. No wonder Ninja loves Red Panda. They're the cutest fucking things ever, bro. It's a hybrid between like a raccoon and a little panda bear. Alright guys, let's watch the Stranger Things. Season 5, last season. That's going to be broken down in 3 parts, but it's all within a month. I love Stranger Things because of the music. I think the cast is great. And it just reminds me of my childhood, bro. But here we go.
I think about that night all the time. The night it came for you.
Oh, that's my ringtone.
All of this started.
Everything changed. We failed. But we need to be ready.
And he was the best character. November. That's not far from now. That's gonna be so fucking sucks it's the final season. It sucks. I'd rather have... This is one of those shows, dude. This is one of those shows that I wouldn't mind if they had some shitty seasons in the end, just because I don't want it to... I don't want it to end, man. I don't want it to end. Oh, I gotta show this one video here. But it's now they only showed new clips at the end of that trailer. It was kind of like a little recap going on. But apparently the synopsis of this final season is obviously the way season 4 ended, right? Oh, I don't want to give it out. Dig the soundtrack, but still haven't watched. Oh, bro. If you have Netflix, dude, I envy you, bro. I envy you. All right, guys. I want to show... Oh, hold on. Jake, breaking my spine definitely humbled me. Not being able to work or do much of anything drove me insane. Dude, the fact that you broke it twice, brother. And the job you have now is installing windows. That is nuts, dude. That shows you the power of the human body. And your mental strength, dude, and your physical, to be able to do that. I mean, even just Elena. She's had countless surgeries on her knees. The fortitude. At that point, bro, oh my God, dude. I'd be like, chop my shit off, bro. Give me some exoskeletons. I don't want to do this no more, man. I don't want to do it no more. All right, Ninja, if you're still here, this video is going to ruin you forever. Anyone that's into bodybuilding. Oh, yeah, you got to get past the second season. It gets so much better. The last season, Ninja, is the best one. Dude, for you bodybuilders out there, you're never going to look at someone.
I'm going to make a follow-up to this video because I woke up to over 5,000 comments saying how I ruined people's perspectives on this. And I am so sorry. So in the other video, I was talking about how bodybuilders look like a little guy trapped in a big man costume because of their traps and shoulders. Like as you can see above, look at his traps. He looks like he's tiny and he's just wearing a big costume. And apparently, not a lot of people knew that. I thought everyone knew that, but I was terribly wrong. When I tell you I have thousands and thousands of comments saying that I ruined bodybuilding for people, I've got...
Bro, he's not lying. I can't look at bodybuilders the same way anymore, bro. Look at the traps. Doesn't it look like they're actual, like, little people wearing a big costume? It ruined me, bro. I can't unsee this. It looks like there's a little person wearing a fake meat suit from the separation of their traps and upper chest. It looks weird.
DMs saying that I ruined bodybuilding for people. I have people tagging me in other videos saying, now I can't unsee this.
They look like a little person.
Dude, I did not know that video was gonna blow up. I made the video yesterday and it's already got 8 million views. I have ruined
like
8 million people's lives by showing them this perspective. And I don't know. At least we all got a good laugh out of it though, guys.
Bro. How do you make this not look like... Just by looking at this image right here. It does look funny. It looks funny. But that is how... Bro, one of the toughest things for a bodybuilder is that your upper chest, that hump, bro. It's so hard to get that hump and that upper chest. But when you see so much separation like that from the chest, it does look like a little person trapped in a big body. It just does.
Honestly, dude, it's a really funny thing to look at.
It wrecked me, bro.
Day 12 of the Diddy trial just wrapped up, and one of his former assistants...
Day 12. I haven't even been following the Diddy trial, but let's go into Discord, folks, and we're wrapping it up here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it looks like we got some photos here, broskies. Looks like we got some photos here, live vibers. Shit, brother, man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Yeah, dude, you got that fortitude, bro. You're an inspiration, that's for damn sure, dude. I've never broken my back. Everything's just been muscles and... Oh, I can't imagine, dude. I can't imagine that. Alright, guys. Farky's got some videos. His little bike videos. Did he get a new scoot? We haven't seen Farky here in quite some time, but I think this is his new little scooter, bro. I'm jealous, man. These things look so much fun. I've never ridden a scooter in my life. Live vibe, give me a thumbs up here, guys. Give me a thumbs up. The stream just went to Dookie. My stream just ended. Let me know if you guys are still vibing. Give me a thumbs up in chat. I was able to resume the live. I hope we have been getting crazy thunderstorms here, bro. Crazy thunderstorms. So let me know the crazy thunderstorms. So let me know if you guys are still vibing here in chat. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor, guys. Like the video. Like the video. I love you guys. I appreciate you all. Perfect, perfect. All right, guys, let's continue. We're watching Farky's. I don't know if I was glitching or not, but we are back, skis. Farky is just sharing some of his little... He doesn't take the best videos out there, bro. He doesn't edit his videos. They're just random. It sounds like a... I've never written a two-wheeler, electric or anything like that, bro. These looks like... They look like fun, bro. They look like fun. All right, Farky. We got Derek sent some photos. He's got his fire tornado, pictures of his fire tornado, 274,000 miles. That's a lot of miles, bro. That's a lot of miles of that red hot fire tornado, Derek. Oh, a little fender bender. Derek, you look like your truck's clean, bro. Look at that. Look how organized Derek's truck. If you guys don't know, bro, Derek's truck looked like a bomb went off in this truck. And look at him. Nice, clean truck. Attaboy, Derek. Attaboy, Derek. Holy shit. Logie Bear. Not going to lie, off-brand Lego, but these felt better quality than Mega Bloks back in the day. When did Oh my god, that is so cool. These are actually... Yeah. Those are cheese slopes. Oh, those are like... Oh my god, that is so sick, Logie. That bender looks awesome. And they probably don't go cheap. Those are probably printed ass pieces too. Now, what are these? Are these 2029? 2020 matte growing. All right, so I don't know what brand makes these. So obviously Lego does a licensing thing. Futurama is like Logie's favorite freaking show. But a lot of these companies, like Mega Bloks, and there's some other companies too that do really good Lego sets. Or let's just call them brick sets, right? Let's call them brick sets. But look how good this bender looks, bro. This is awesome. Oh, that is so sick, Logie. Oh, it probably displays really well too. Look at this, bro. Oh man, I miss... It's been so long since I built Lego. Old Fortran, malt liquor, Slurm, robot oil. This is awesome. Bender was my favorite character, man. Bender is the shit. But this is awesome for not being an official Lego set. Lego's dropping some bangers though right now, dude. Some really good bangers. Some helmet sets that I need to get. But this is sick, Logie. Love it. I didn't know you had it. Derek, Wreckfest. What the hell is this? PlayStation 4. Drive hard, die last. Is this like a... Made by THQ Nordic. Bro. Aren't these the same people who make... Nordic? I think they make the ATV versus Supercross game. I'm not sure, but that... Alright. This looks like a demolition derby game. Right on. Derek's vibing. Oh, Logie, bro. Look at Logie. Look at Logie and his fucking food pics, bro. Get me all the time, dude. I want them jalapeno ones, dude. But look at that mushroom right there, bro. Look at that mushroom. Look at that mushroom tip, guys. Logie's been killing it. He's been doing a lot of walking and a lot of keto. A lot of keto. Thank you guys for your thumbs up. Yeah. I'm assuming we're in hurricane season, man, but you know how it is. Sometimes the vibe will just... Yeah, Bender is the best, dude. I like Bender. But look at him. Logie can make fucking... He can make a shit pile look fucking delicious, bro. That's just Logie, though. That's a skill. Mongolian beef with wild jasmine rice. Look at freaking Reggie, bro. Reggie's freaking cooking. Oh, I love Mongolian beef, dude. Dude, you guys are making me fucking hungry. You're making me hungry, bro. Not cool. Jasmine rice, yes, please. Mongolian beef. I don't like the green stuff there, Reggie. Give me the peppers. Bro, that looks good, dude. Reggie out there fucking cooking too, man. Joe Crispy and Grayson, bro. Yeah, just Crispy and Grayson, dude. Look at this. Look at these dudes, man. It's always nice to have them on when they're on the live vibe. They're working. They're busy. That's the crazy part, bro. We've seen live vibers come and go, bro. Like freaking people who would be on here every day, but they've grown. They're getting jobs, and I'm in that boat too, man. But I'm gonna keep the live vibe going, guys. The live vibe is never gonna go away. But these guys are regulars who show up every day. Now they're vibing, doing their thing. They like to hop in every once in a while, though. It's always a pleasure to have them in. Thank you for sharing, Joe Crispy. Jake, look at that dog. Jake's on here sharing his dog, dude. That's a cool looking dog, bro. I saw a video on X. They released like 20-something beagles that were being used for medical app testing. It was a nice video. Beagles are like, if I were to get a dog, the beagle's on the top of that list. But this dog looks freaking awesome. He's adorable. He's adorable. He's tiny. It's a puppy. He's fitting in the entertainment center. Look at that little dog. I want to pet that dog. Jake, I want to pet that dog, Jake. That's freaking awesome, dude. Elena. We got a puppy too. Elena got a puppy. Dude, Elena. What a beautiful dog. What kind of dog is this, Elena? Oh, man, this is awesome. Dogs do make... I stopped by after my walk. I stopped by Jesse's around like 5 p.m. And Jesse's German Shepherd turned 1 year old. So what Jesse did, I called him. He's like, dude, I'm at the grocery store. I'm buying steak for Max. Max is his German Shepherd. And he cooked, his German Shepherd a fat steak with butter and shit, bro. And he chopped it up and he put it in his dog bowl. And that German Shepherd ate that steak in like less than 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. That dog ate that whole steak and it went back to the grill because by that time Jesse was grilling his own personal steak. But his German Shepherd Max turned 1 and I thought that was cool, man. Dogs love that shit. That dog's probably going to have the runs, though. But Elena, this dog is gorgeous. You guys got some good-looking dogs, bro. The Live Vibe's got some great-looking dogs. Oh. Oh. He's going to be 100 and... Oh, that's a big dog. See, I don't want a big dog. But that's a big dog, bro. I still haven't weighed myself, bro. I'm definitely in the 140s right now. That fucking dog should become heavier than me. Damn, Jake. Stan, Chris, my first 2 dogs when I was 9 were 2 beagles. Oh, they're so adorable, bro, when they're puppies. And the best thing about them is they turn into medium dogs. That's why I like a beagle. But I hear they're a little bit yappy. They're hunting dogs, so they're smart dogs. But that's awesome, Stan. When I get my beagle home, I know who to contact, bro. It's going to be a long time before then, but hell yes. What date is Max's birthday? June. I think it was today. It was either yesterday or today. I think it's today, June 2nd. Ollie turned 5. Oh, man. So, okay, guys, let me know. When is a dog not a puppy? Because Max is a fucking beast. That German Jesse still calls him a puppy. He ain't no fucking puppy, bro. That bitch is taller than me when it stands on its hind legs. There's no way. 180. Bro, how much do you have to feed 180? Bro, you guys are wild, bro. I can't. Did this in the rain yesterday, but still have so much to clear. Getting ready for some streaming. Oh, how magical, bro. How fucking magical. I've done, obviously, when I did ayahuasca, I was out in a maloca. You call it a maloca. And it was out in the jungle, Mexico. Well, where I live now is basically tropical rainforest. Well, it was rainforest, jungle. And when I was in the shroomies, let me show you a picture, guys, of me and Jeff. I don't think I ever shared this picture of me and Jeff. It's in my photos. All of my shroomy trips have been indoors, but I've done one outdoors, and it was with Jeff. It was a short trip. You're not gonna be able to tell with this. I saved it in my phone photos. It's a photo that I'm never gonna delete because I had a really good time with Jeff. This was Jeff's backyard. This is right after a little trippy trip. And I was with Jeff. I think I've shared this photo. We were on a good one. Yeah, good old Jeff, man. I pray that he's doing well, man. I pray that he's doing well. Jeff was a badass, though. But it was me and Jeff never hung out alone. Ever. In my 10 years at Mud Jug. And this was towards the end. This was right before I was about to head off to Florida. Me and Jeff did a nice little trip in his backyard. It was outdoors. It was nice. It was a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment. But let's see. Let's go back to Discord here. Stand. Beautiful stand. I would love this. I'm not ready for one though, dude. I think the next journey I take, I'm hoping will be in Texas with Darcy in a ceremonial way. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Got these cool flashcards from my pastor at church yesterday. Each has different scriptures on the back to help get through each thing. Bro, these are awesome, bro. Reggie, that book you gave me, I read one little chapter. No, it's a nice little saying. It's not a saying. It's the book you got me, bro, is so beautiful, bro. It was so beautiful. Brickcraft is a brand. Oh, I need to look them up. That's so sick. Slaying the Giant of Anger. So I'm giving these little tippy tips, bro. Let's read one of these scriptures. That's cool. So they got Bible scriptures on these. So obviously, like anger, right? If you have, these are awesome, dude. So I'm assuming, Reggie, that one can say when you're anxious, one can be like, a theme, right? If you're depressed, one can be like if you've lost hope. And it looks like these are little cheat sheets giving you Bible verses of whatever you're dealing with in life. So with anger, slaying the giant. Okay, this one's about worry. If you're worrying about something. I claim these scriptures to overcome worry. Psalms 43:5. Why are you cast down, O my soul? And why are you disquieted within me? Hope in God, for I shall yet praise him, the help of my countenance and my God. Cast your burdens on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved. Psalms 55:22. Now if God so clothes the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, will he not much more clothe you? O you of little faith. Matthew 6:30. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication. With thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. Philippians 4. I love that verse, dude. Be anxious in nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving. What does that mean? Supplication by thanksgiving is showing gratitude, folks. Be grateful. It's so easy to always focus on what's going wrong in life, and you should be focused on what's going right, the things that you are grateful for. Hearing Zach being able to walk better, hearing what Elena is going through, you know, you take things for granted, bro. You take things for granted. Haven't seen anything on Uncle Jeff in a fucking minute. Last video I remember him, yeah. Dude, you know what's the craziest part about, the craziest part is that I deleted all those videos, bro, off my channel, and I didn't get remonetized, which sucks. Because all those videos were still generating views. If I know that I would have never deleted those if I knew I wasn't going to get remonetized, bro. But I'm going to start re-uploading those videos on to my Patreon. The ones. There's one on anger, discouragement, doubt, fear, guilt, jealousy, loneliness, procrastination, resentment, temptation, and worry. These are awesome, Reggie. Thank you for sharing these, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. All right, Live Vibe. What a beautiful little Monday, bros. I love you guys, man. Thank you for hanging out with me today, dude. There won't be a Live Vibe tomorrow, guys. There will not be a Live Vibe tomorrow, but there will be one on Wednesday. Either a regular Live Vibe or a long Live Vibe. If I can catch the game, there might be an even longer one. I don't know. But I appreciate you all, man. Thank you for hanging out. Live Vibe 379. Wow, 379. Admit it, you aren't like them. You're not even. Let's see. Christian Spoon, who is the shaman leading the retreat? When I did my ayahuasca, I don't know. But here's a picture. I don't know if you've seen it, Stan, but this is a picture of me doing ayahuasca. That was a shaman. Me in Mexico, in a Maloca, taking my first drink of ayahuasca. But, yeah. Admit it, you aren't like them. You're not even close. You may occasionally dress yourself up as one of them. Watch the same mindless television shows as they become. Maybe eat some fast food. Haven't seen anything on Uncle Jeff yet. Oh, Logie! Yup. Talked about it with a person who knows YouTube more, Chris, and he said deleting vids doesn't matter anymore. Once they make a choice, that's it, though. It might be because of your name, unfortunately. Son of a bitch! That's not what I wanted to hear. I admit it. You aren't like them. You're not even close. You may occasionally dress yourself up as one of them. Watch the same mindless television shows as they do. Maybe even eat the same fast food sometimes. But it seems that the more you try to fit in, the more you feel like an outsider watching the normal people as they go about their automatic existence for every time. Stand together. What the hell are you writing on here, bro? I'm so confused because everything is so freaking... What's up, Justin? Justin's still vibing. All these are all mixed up. Stand together. I'm not going to be able to decipher all these, bro. You got to find a short quote. There's all these. Dude, I ain't got time for this. DM me this. DM me this, Stan. I'm sorry, dude. Let's see the last two. What you might learn from taking a chance on conversation with a stranger. Everyone carries a piece of the puzzle. Nobody comes into your life. That I do believe. Trust your instincts. Do the unexpected. Find the others. Timothy Leary. Bro, I like Timothy Leary. I want to read that whole damn quote, bro. Stan. That was a long one. Damn right. Have the day you deserve, vibers. Effing go out and get it. Damn right, Logie. Whatsoever I fought off became my life, just when every day seemed to greet me with a smile. Sunspots have faded and now I'm doing time. Chris Cornell. I miss Chris Cornell. I think Chris Cornell was, I don't want to go through it now, but I think Chris Cornell was, you guys know what. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. That's the only thing you got to conquer in life, folks, is yourself. That's it. To become the best version of yourself and get away from your mind and your thoughts. That is it. You're good, Stan. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Those sons of bitches. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. God bless you all. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday.